Hey everybody, I'm Taylor Umlin. Ben Rosehart has the night off tonight. Well, coming into the day at 4-2, the Iowa Hawkeyes were still right in the mix in the Big Ten, but their conference schedule took a tough turn today with a trip to Columbus and a date with the Buckeyes. Ohio State coming into the day with 18 straight wins. And it was also homecoming at the Horseshoe today. Hawkeyes looking to play spoiler, and early on they were certainly doing that. Hawkeyes go 80 yards on 12 plays. Fedorowicz taps the toe, and it's 7-0 Hawkeyes early, but later a real scary moment for Fedorowicz. He makes the catch, and then he gets leveled. The guy who hit him, all Big Ten D-back Bradley Roby, he's ejected for this hit as he goes high, and that's called headhunting. Ohio State responds, taking the lead 24-17 in the third quarter, but that was until the Iowa passing attack showed up. Tight end Jake Doozy beats the Buckeye defense. He goes 85 yards to the house, and that number 4 team in the country is on the ropes. Urban Meyer not happy, but just too much Buckeyes in this one. Carlos Hyde breaking tackles late. He's got a nose for the end zone, and he's going to find it. Buckeyes would go on to win this one 34-24, also another Big Ten action. Minnesota got the win at Northwestern 2017, and also a crazy one in Michigan as Michigan beats Indiana 63-47. Now another Big Ten matchup. Wisconsin traveling to Memorial Stadium to dance with the Illini, but the Badgers jump out early. 21 unanswered points in the first quarter, 7 of them coming here. 26-yard rush for Jack Russell. But there's a little fight in the Illini yet. In the second quarter, Nathan Shieldhouse finds Steve Hull 51 yards down the center, and that's going to get him inside the 5. That's going to set him up for an easy touchdown at the 1-yard line. Josh Ferguson punches it in, and it's 21-10. We got a ball game here in Champaign, but later in the second, Illini still trailing. Aaron Bailey goes to work. He runs the play action at the goal line, finds Matt Lacoste for the score, but unfortunately just not quite enough there in Champaign. 56-32 your final score, and also, well, Iowa State could have done better. They lose 71-7 at Baylor. Now let's get local. St. Ambrose down at Brady Street Stadium. They're looking to extend their 3-game winning streak. We picked this one up in the second quarter. Eric Williamson reads the D, finds his man out in the flat, and that's another touchdown for the Bees. They're up by 8. Later in the second, Bees still up, and check this out. Beautiful piece of quarterbacking. He unleashes the bomb. That one nearly gets picked, though, but into the waiting hands of the tight end, Andrew Frederick, the former Assumption Knight, catches it, and they're inside the 10. Then a couple of plays later, well, this is how you score a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Darryl McMath, bowls himself into the end zone, and that's just a big man doing what he does best, scoring touchdowns. They get the win 38-13, and also Augustana travels to Milliken and gets the win 47-19. Well, last but certainly not least, it was time for hockey. The Quad City Mallards season opener tonight at the Iowa Wireless Center. Coaches and ownership were getting ready to get on with the season after clearing up those off-ice issues from last year. And when it really comes down to it, well, it's really all about what happens inside the rink, right? Packed house tonight at the Iowa Wireless Center, and the season starts off on a great high note. Just 5 minutes into the young season, Matt Duffy feeds Jim McKenzie. He finishes over the right-hand side blocker. Mallards up 1-0 later. Good defense from the Mallards. He's happy about it. He's happy about good defense. Mallards on the penalty kill. Great stop there from Ty Dimmer as he turns down the blockers. Puck's not getting in. And also a little bit later, more quality chances for the good guys. Jerigo Nagy moves forward off the rush. He's from Hungary, just can't quite beat the goalie's glove, but unfortunately the Mallards go down in their first game this season. 6-4, they are at home next Saturday against St. Charles. And unfortunately, that's all the time we got for sports. We'll get back to news when Liz comes back in 2 minutes.